Guys, welcome back to BL World Drama, your go-to source for the juiciest scandals in the world of BL and GLs. From trending hashtags to sizzling social media drama, I've got it all. Join me as I dive deep into the lives of your favorite stars with exclusive updates, secrets, and interviews that will keep you hooked. Subscribe now, ring the bell, and let's dive into the glitz, the glam, and the scandalous world of BL and GLs. So let's get right into it. So today's video is about the BL series that you can watch on YouTube, because we know like nowadays there are very limited BLs on YouTube. I think only GMM and these new production companies are the one who are maximizing YouTube, but most BL shows nowadays are either on Google Allah. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong, and Vicky and Aishi, but you can still find some amazing shows on YouTube. So I did another video about the top BL shows on YouTube. I'm going to link it here. So if you also would like to watch those shows, you can watch them. Some are completed, some are still ongoing. Same as the ones I'm going to mention now. So the first one is Time the Series. Time the Series is a story between Form and Chris. Form witnesses Chris dying, and he's given a watch that allows him to go back in time to discover why he died or why he was murdered, because he was shot. Like Chris was shot. Now, it is kind of a love story, and it's also like showing people the importance of loving on your loved ones when they're still on earth. Like you have to show and appreciate and love on people around you before it's too late. So you might not get the chance as Form to be able to go back and to actually try and enjoy and figure out what's going on in your partner's life, and figuring how you can protect them and be able to make them feel like you appreciate them. So that's what Time the Series is all about. And Time the Series, I think it's in its third episode, if I'm not wrong, because it's just a new show. I'm going to put its link here so that if you want to watch it, you can watch it. The second one is Night Dream. Night Dream is a story between Night and Dream. Weird, I know. And then Night is a writer who has writer's block, and he's supposed to write a book about a love story. And he meets Dream, who is a former classmate and friend, who they were so close, and then I think Dream suddenly disappear. And I feel like I've seen this BL before. I'm trying to remember what the name of that BL was, but I remember it's a BL which had a fantastic story, but it was poorly done. Like, I didn't like every single minute of it, and they had actually, like, everything about the show was top notch except for the storytelling and the storyline. So I'm hoping these people do it better, and they kindle their friendship, and he realizes that he was in love with Dream like the whole time, and he was just afraid to accept it. So through that, when they start spending more time together, I think his writer's block like goes away, and he's able to dive into this love book, because he already knows like what love is, because he had felt it like from a very long time, but he just didn't realize that it was love. So I'm also going to put a link to the YouTube channel where you can go and watch the show. It's also a new series, so you'll have to wait each week, and I'm not sure how many episodes are out, but I don't think there are more than 4. So the third one is Absolute Zero, and it's a story between Sansoon and Ongsa. And this show like created a lot of controversy, like even before it started, because it was a series about an older gentleman, like his love story with a younger boy. Like the boy is still in high school, and people were livid and said that they didn't want to watch it, and like BL shows should stop making shows like those. But it is more like The Time Traveler's Wife. If you've watched The Time Traveler's Wife, like I love like the show. I loved the movie. I loved the show. Like it was amazing. I don't know if it will come a second season. Now, this is me getting off topic. Now, it's the same. And if you haven't watched Time Traveler's Wife, it is about a guy who goes back in the past, and he forms a relationship with his future to be wife. Now, in this case of Ongsa and Sassoon and Swansoon or something, I think he goes, is it, yeah, Ongsa goes back, is it Ongsa or no, Sassoon goes back into the past when Ongsa is sick. Am I confusing the name? When Ongsa is sick, and when he goes unintentionally, he goes back, he enters a cab, and then he finds himself in the past, and he sees Ongsa for the first time, and then they form a bond, and they start getting to know one another and all that. And in the midst of all that, Sonsun tells Ongsa that when he meets his younger self, he should not they should not form a relationship, because that relationship is going to cost him his life in future. And now Ongsa doesn't listen, and when he meets like the younger Sonsun, he forms a relationship with him, and like it's still like whatever happens, like it still causes like a lot of havoc. I don't want to give much about the show, but it is a fantastic show. I will recommend it. I've watched it even before it got to YouTube, but it has just started on YouTube, so you can watch it. It's an amazing show if you just want a slow, not very slow paced, but a show that has good feels and makes you know like the worth of love and the lengths people will go for their loved ones, then I would actually recommend this show. Bake Me Please. Now, Bake Me Please is a story between 5 friends in a bakery. The name gives it, and it focuses more on the character Shin. Shin is of Flok, and who has abandonment issues, and a perfectionist who meets Peach, who lives out loudly, and like he's not afraid to fall. Like they fall in love, and it shows how Peach tries or helps Shin like break his wall one by one. So it just centers on baking and friendship and the relationship between 5 guys. So it's just a mellow show. If you are interested in watching it, I'm going to put the link here so that you can be able to watch it. I don't think it's far gone on YouTube. I think it's around, if there's so many episodes out, it's 5 episodes, and 5 episodes are more than enough to let you know whether you want to continue to watch it or not to watch it. So I'm going to link it here. Now, the other one is My Universe, the 5th one. And My Universe has 12 stories with 11 couples. And it's like a good, like you have a variety of characters to watch. Like you might not like the first one and you might like the second one. So you don't have to watch all of them. And I'm eager. I haven't watched any, but I'm eager to watch Casanova Begins, because who doesn't love watching a show that's titled Casanova? Like I would love to watch that. I would love to watch Merry Go Round because of, I'm forgetting which BL show they acted, but they did act a BL show, which I loved. Like the main characters, I loved because like it ended with them getting married and having a kid, and I feel like we need such BL shows we need for like people to see like this BL actors or these queer characters like be in how marriage looks, queer marriage looks, how queer families look. Like we need to see that and how they blend into the society, into the workspace. I'm happy like last year, like we had a lot of BL shows of like actors or characters in the workspace. Like some of them were well done, others not so much, but I would like to see like more BL shows of like how queer people, like the hardships they face at the workspace because of their sexualities. Like sexuality, we need those shows and how they blend and how they have to act. Like we need those shows to be able to show people how hard it is for them and how we should be like more understanding and more accepting and how we should be more professional at the workplace. So I would love to see that. And then there is Lucky Love. I would love to see that. Fake Love and I Wish You Love. Like those are the shows that I'm looking forward to watching. I have been extremely busy lately, but I'm looking forward to watching these shows. So I'm going to put its link here. So if you're interested in watching, you can watch them. You can decide maybe to watch one. If it's boring, you can be able to decide to go to another title. So that's the most amazing thing about the show, because out of the 12 stories, not all 12 are going to be boring. Like you're going to find other ones that are pretty amazing. The next one is Beyond Star. Beyond Star is an agency that recruits like boys to become stars, to make them stars, and it shows the obstacles that people have to go through to become stars and the choices that they have to make every single day concerning their love with their dreams. So it's all about that, and I feel like it's the same as this show, like this show that had Art of What the Dark, Mew Art. I think I'm forgetting what its name was, but they fumbled the bag when they only put one episode on YouTube, and that episode was extremely successful, and they never followed up with other episodes. So I'm also going to put the link to this one. It's on YouTube, so that if you loved like the art one, you are going to love this one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, because we don't actually know the struggles that these actors have or artists have to go through to become as famous as they are. And when they give us a window to be able to see this, maybe probably will become a little bit kinder towards them. So I will see it. I'm looking forward to watching it, and I will let you guys know how it is. So the last one is Venus in the Sky. Venus in the Sky is a story between Venus and Sky. Venus, I think, is a doctor, and Sky is an interior decorator, if I'm not wrong, if I'm not confusing the names. And I'm going to put the link here so that you can show it. So they were friends in, I think, university. They became pretty close, and then Sky, I think, told Venus how he felt about him, or didn't tell him but actually showed him, like he expected Venus to know. And when he saw that Venus was oblivious about like his feelings towards him, like he like disappeared. And then years later, like they meet at a 7-Eleven, and not a 7-Eleven, but Sky works at his brother's 7-Eleven, and they meet through that. Like I've watched the show. I think I watched around 3 or 4 episodes, if I'm not wrong. Like, and I feel like the only reason that I continued watching it was because of the side couple. I loved the couple way more. I didn't like the Venus Sky story. I felt like it was lacking in so many ways. I felt the actors were lacking in so many ways. But the side couple, like his brother gave me funny, like there was chemistry, there was everything from the side couple. So I think this is one of the show that the side couple outshine like the main couple. So I will totally recommend it just because of the side couple, and I hope like the side couple like gets their own show. So I'm going to put the link here. It is Far Gone. Probably it's finished or it's almost finished, I'm not sure, but you can go watch it, because at the end of the day, like, my opinion might be different from yours. You might end up loving it, so that's why I included it here. If you've gotten to the end of this video, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you've subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Turn on the post notification, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, share, and let me know in the comment section in case of any BL that is on YouTube that I have missed and you feel like it's amazingly good and you would like to recommend it. Please let me know, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.